I'm Bruce Zimpel, and I grew up in Deerwood, Minnesota. One of my favorite things was about 8 years old, I started selling frogs to the bass fishermen and working at a boat rental and campground. I was just a little boy. I was buying myself bicycles and fishing rods, and so I knew that I was going to probably be in the outdoor field the rest of my life. And I ended up in Lutz, Minnesota, and started doing a lot of trout fishing and got into spending a lot of time in the woods. And well, the whole outdoor atmosphere of my life has kept me grounded with my autism, and it's something that at times I'm really good at it. I did a lot of like odd guide jobs and working in the guide service. I went out to Colorado and worked for John the Make Outfitters, and we were hunting bears and elk and mountain lions and things like that. And then I got up here and I did some trout fishing and guiding with Bill Linder Photography, and did a couple fishing shows with Butch Furtman's Notebook, and I guess the list can kind of go on and on. Kind of being shy, but through the years I'm not shy anymore. And I may be the secluded guy, I could stay in the house for days, and if somebody would bring me food, I would probably never go anywhere. But I love the outdoors atmosphere. I was just sitting in my house this morning, and one of the biggest bucks in the area come right through my yard with two does. But I just sit around and wait for something to happen in my yard. Now how cool is that? One of the coolest things that I've heard of for autistic people is this one guy who had autism when he was really young, and he broke this expensive platter or something. And one of the people in his family said, well, that's great. And the autistic person, as a young boy, thought that breaking plates and stuff was great. It was something to do. And it's sort of like me, I went with what my first gut feeling was to do something, and it didn't matter what much trouble I got in if I thought it was right. And that's one of my things I still do today. Well, right now I'm working with a young man, Jeffrey, and he's 14 years old, and I've been diagnosed with autistic abilities, and Jeffrey's in the same boat, and I've been working with him in the last couple of months, and we've gone out shooting his dad's 308 rifle. And Jeffrey has the capabilities of doing something. He may be young yet, but I see my help of what he's doing and what I know, and if he just listens to a part of what I tell him the next few months, he's probably going to be a better young man for it. I've probably been working for this all my life.